to live on your chin. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. I'm the Kid, and this is the Goin Deep Show. Welcome everybody to the program. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to reach us, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow.com. You can also leave a call in at 989-331-0543. That's 989-331-0. Kid. Holy shit, Kid. It's your voice again. You're back. You're about to disturb people with your innermost thoughts and prayers and everything else that's on your mind.
Prayers? You have prayers?
These are new voices we hear on the program.
There's
it's
only
good.
one voice.
But she can make different voices. I've heard them. Especially when she's yelling at the Griff one over there. Joining me for the very first time ever on the program, it's Hollywood. Hi, Hollywood.
Hi.
She's a gorgeous, gorgeous lady who has been occupying much of my existence lately, and I like it. I like every second of it. Kid, you're gonna be a fag now talking about lovey shit, aren't you? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I've been through hell and back now. My life has been shambling. The shambles, would you say?
No, because you have me now, so.
Not recently. It hasn't been the shams, but this is the first time I've recorded since February, I think. February, so you're talking a long goddamn time. There's lots to catch up on and lots to discuss about the future of the show and what is happening with everything that's going on. I feel like I'm just getting my head straight now. Getting back in front of the microphone, I told Hollywood before I hit the button that I was a little nervous about this because once you start talking on this, you just can't stop talking. You have to keep going. There's no pause. There's no like, okay, we got to like hit the brakes on some stuff. So I think to fill everybody in on what has happened since February, the lovely Red who was on the show for years and years and years is now not a part of the existence that I currently have. You can take that and you can do however you want. How would you word that? She finally got fed up with my bullshit, right? Would you say that that's the case?
I'm not saying anything.
She got fed up with my bullshit. The proverbial manure hit the fucking propeller. Like the shit hit the fan. And everything kind of came to a head and it was just a bad situation. Now, everybody, I'm not going to give any more details on that shit. But what has happened now is I have to kind of reinvent what's going on here with the program. Mainly because I don't want to piss off the face that's looking at me right now.
The smiling face.
I'm going to try my best to keep the face smiling the way it's smiling at me now. Because she's got a firm grip and I don't want her ripping my dick off. Which
I told you I have some control.
I know she has a little bit of control, but
I have more control than you lead on.
But you can't tell anybody that. You can't tell anybody that. Come on, you still need to make it seem like I'm in control now.
Okay, you're completely in control.
I really think though, the whole dick ripping thing is a topic we should bring up. When was that? About a month or two ago. Month or two ago.
It was probably about a month ago.
We're being quote unquote intimate. And at one point
you were wanting to be intimate.
Did I have
I wasn't at the time.
What? Why would you deny me? Why would you ever deny me?
I'm not getting into details.
Well, yeah, what was that again? I think we should get into details on that.
I don't remember. You were getting on my nerves, so that's nothing new. That's an everyday occurrence.
We get into fights a lot, and that's cool.
No, we don't.
Come on, why not? Just the last couple of weeks have been really good.
Before that, there was a lot of stress.
The stress. And we've determined that when we get stressed, we just got to have sex, and then we're good to go.
I told you that before.
I know. I'm just finally getting it through my head. But the one time, I don't know, a month or two ago, She decides it's a good idea to play.
I did not do it on purpose.
You grabbed it and yanked it.
I'm just going to say that right now. I didn't do it on purpose.
You yanked on my dong like it was the rope from a fucking lawnmower. And it do you ever had an Indian rope burn? Where you
yeah, you do it to my arm sometimes.
You go Indian rope burn, but you Indian roped my dick, man.
Okay, it was a complete accident though. I know it didn't seem like it because I was laughing, but
wait a minute now. How do you accidentally grip a dick?
I didn't mean to yank so hard. I know you were pretty mad at me. I was for the fucking pissed, day. Man. You were mad the whole day. See, I really didn't mean it. I know you're you're way more sensitive than a woman, so
my take is
I'm tougher than you, so I just assumed you could take it.
You can squeeze the dick as much as you want. You just can't pretend you're gonna rip the skin off of it just by just pulling it off. That hurt, man.
I forgot you're so sensitive.
I've become a big fat pussy. Is what has happened.
I know. No, it's good.
Is it good though?
It is.
Really?
You're nice.
I've lost my edge completely.
No.
Kid, you're a big fat fucking pussy now.
No, you're not.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I want to know your take on what's going on with the show here, because this is something that the people who are going to listen to this are going to be like, who's this new person? What's her take on it? I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to ask you questions. There's legit questions you can answer. They're not anything that's terribly, that you're not going to be able to answer or anything, okay? How long have you, what's the first show you remember listening? You've listened to shows in the past.
Yeah, but I don't remember what the first one was. It would have been probably in 2010, maybe.
Did you think we were just a group of disgusting pigs?
Yeah. You want me to be honest?
I totally want you to be honest. Why would I want you to lie? Yeah. What did you what do you remember?
You seemed like a different person than the person that I knew. That's what stood out to me.
It is. It's
I know, and that always kind of bugged me.
It's like a goofy act I have to throw on. Mm-hmm. Why did it bug you? Because it was just
I don't know, because I'm this isn't you.
You're used to the.
Well, it wasn't you. It wasn't the you that I was used to.
Yeah, I can see that. Where I don't know. You put the microphone in front of me. Even right now, I'm not the same as I was a half hour ago.
I wondered, what is the real person? Who's the real person?
I don't know. I've done such a metamorphosis over the past couple of years.
Soul searching.
The past 6 months have been way soul searchage. Way. Lots of soul searchage, man. So I don't know. It's an interesting transition that's going to be happening here with the program. And according to this one, she's going to classy up the joint. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to bring some class to the establishment?
Yeah.
What? Velvet rope type shit? We're only going to let certain individuals through the ropes and stuff? Or what's your take on what's going to happen here?
I have control.
You have complete control. She's going to be... Are you going to be like the manager of stuff? You're going to handle...
I'm going to be like the fucking bouncer.
You're going to be like the bouncer? You'll be like, bitch, you ain't coming in here. Get the fuck out.
I am strong.
You are strong, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I could
kick some ass if I had to.
I brought you in for mainly one thing, so that I can get sound clips of you yelling at the dog.
Thanks.
I'm teasing.
It's nice.
I love when you freak out.
Comes out.
When you freak out at the dog, it's fucking hilarious.
I freak out all the time. It's not just at the dog. I'm going to start using that voice with you. Get your ass over here now!
Oh, great. That's all I need. A tail between my legs coming over.
I'm kidding.
What are you going to finish up with? Put your face between my boobs.
I was thinking legs, but...
There you go. Heyo. A lot of the times we will go into details on descriptions of what you look like and things. I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Oh.
In here. Oh, I want to deceive people.
Okay.
So you're a 5'1" brunette, flat-chested, and you're with a huge ass. Okay?
That sounds about right.
You sound that way, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to talk about something that happened the other day. I show up at your place, and you ask me, are you going to make me a drink? And I'm making you a drink, and I could feel you just... I felt like a piece of meat a little bit. Every time I would turn around, you were just gawking at me.
Now you know how it feels to be me.
So I wanted you to tell me and tell the listeners and be honest. What were you thinking as you were watching me make your drink for you? Go for it.
As I was telling you the other day, I was looking at your pants because they were pretty tight. And I had a drink before you came over.
I could tell. You were in the mood.
So I was pretty relaxed. Then I was looking at your arms. Thinking
he masturbates with those.
No. That is not what I was thinking.
He hasn't had to masturbate with those.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? How strong they were? How when he's done with his fingers on me, there's all sorts of veins in them.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say, when they're veiny.
You like the veins in the arm.
And right before that, you had showed me how tight your pants were because you were growing in your pants. Yeah. So then that's all I could think about.
The thing was, these pants,
they're good pants.
They're
nice pants.
They're like my favorite.
I want you to wear them all the time.
They're like my favorite jeans. I love them a lot, and they fit me really nice. And
yes, they do.
When I get a boner, it like totally, you can see my entire boner on my leg. And it's like, I used to be really self-conscious of that.
Why?
Like I remember being as a kid, when you go through puberty, you get this, when you're a little kid, you're just like, whatever, you just put shit on, you can't.
Right.
I went through puberty so late. I was embarrassingly late going through puberty, okay? So much so that all of the other kids in the class probably went through puberty before me. It was embarrassing as fuck. I remember the kids in the 8th grade would like make fun of me.
Aww.
Because I didn't have pubes.
Seriously?
No pubes. I was fucking
grade?
like, oh my God, I didn't even.
When did that
probably
happen
between my like sophomore and junior year of high school.
Wow, that's really late.
I know it, man.
That's sad.
I was
interested. Got picked on?
Like, well, really, not really picked on. It was just like, it was evident.
You had like gym class and all that.
It was evident that I did not grow yet. I did not have the dong that you are made aware of now. The dong that is revealed to you now was not around that time. There was one time, and I'm going to tell this story. I remember there were only 2 other dudes in my 8th grade class, and they would constantly make fun of me because I was littler and stuff like that, right? And I remember going to the bathroom one time, and the motherfucker would peek over the top of the fucking stall.
Are you serious?
To see and laugh at my non-pubed fucking dick.
That's terrible.
It's the truth. I was a little dude.
Wow. I can't imagine that. Girls grow faster, and so I was always bigger than anybody that would ever pick on me.
I can imagine you were developed really nice and early.
Yep.
Yeah. Not me. I had to wait till my willy was...
That's terrible.
It was awful. It was terrible.
Do you still have a complex from that at all?
A little. I can say that. Yeah. Well, I didn't like... I don't have any sort of confidence when... It's just a weird thing that kind of like sits with me still.
Yeah,
I remember
this.
You
mentioned to me the other day how sometimes you think about that, like me with other guys, and...
Well... Yeah, well, I was curious.
I know, but if you were confident in yourself, don't you think you would not care?
I feel good now. Okay. I mean, I feel like I can...
You can what?
Get the job done.
2 times.
In 5 minutes. Yeah, so now that I'm in the body I'm in now, so these jeans you're discussing where you always look fucking hot, so every time I see you, I start chubbing up like fucking no problem. So as soon as I walk up to you, you can totally see the outline of my dick just running down my leg. It's like, come on. But then of course you had a drink in you, so you just reached out and touched someone. You just grabbed on. You usually don't do that. You hesitate a little bit.
That's not true. I've been better about that.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So you didn't like feeling like a piece of meat like I feel all the time?
Well, no, it was different because like
when I'm going upstairs and I know you're staring at my ass.
I've been trying to be good about that.
No, I don't care. Why?
Just
doesn't even bother me.
I like how your back curves when you're going up. Your butt sticks out. It's kind of like when you wear high heels and stuff. Mm-hmm. When you wear heels, man, oh my God, blow my fucking mind.
Why would you not look at my ass?
I constantly look at your ass.
You are my person.
I know.
You don't have to look away. It's okay.
I do look at your ass.
I'm not going to get mad.
Well, I know that, but that's all we need is me throwing against the wall and ripping off your pants in the hallway at the apartment.
That's fine.
I'm sure all the cameras there would love everything about that.
Quite the show.
I have something here that it's an interesting story that just I have this show notes list and all this other stuff, and there was a story that I recently collected about Facebook. Now, we don't like Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook. I haven't been in about a year.
I don't like Facebook.
You're not on Facebook either, right?
I deactivated the account, but Facebook. This headline talks about refuses to remove fat-shaming revenge porn. It says, I'm just going to read the first graph here. What this says. It says, one man has had enough and is fighting back after Facebook refuses to delete a fat-shaming revenge porn post published in a secret gender-exclusive group. So I'm curious if this is like a male versus male-on-male thing.
It must be.
But I want your take on revenge porn, because we live in a world now where everybody can take a snappy of their balls and send it to every fucking human being on the planet. And it's a weird thing where,
I'm always worried about that with you.
Yeah, because
I'll be honest.
We do take photos and stuff of you. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's like I look at them as just when I need to like have some time with myself.
How often is that happening?
Not very often now, but when when we have the kid with us and stuff like that, it's a little bit more difficult, and I have to like try to. I need to go to the bathroom.
1 in 5 Australians have been victims of revenge.
Shit. Revenge porn. They're talking about revenge porn.
Sexually explicit images without consent.
Let's see what they're saying.
Distributing these images, often through the internet and social media, or threatening to distribute sexually explicit images.
Threatening.
The threat affects women and men equally, with young people and marginalised groups being particularly vulnerable. The psychological toll can be severe, with most victims affected by depression and anxiety as a result.
First of all, okay,
psychological effects.
What if you're willing to take a photo?
Yeah,
you got to trust the other person first of all,
right?
And then, if you, I don't know, I can't see.
I guess my take on it is that I trust you, and also if you ever did anything to me, I would literally cut your dick off. So.
I understand that. There's no doubt about that. It's true.
So I would have revenge of my own.
Yeah, no shit. She'd be like, I just cut his dick off. Here's a picture of it.
Pin it up.
It's time for some revenge. It's revenge violence. But no, I like taking photos of you. You're very photogenic in that respect and stuff. And I think you trust me. You trust me not to put it up on a website called www.com. Did you get that? Everybody, it's a website. I don't know. I think you like being an exhibitionist just a little bit.
Yeah, but only with you. It was never like that with anybody else.
I think it's because when I look at you, I'm constantly thinking like, okay, this is, I don't want to make it sound like it's this cheesy, like, to me, it's like very art. It's very, very
because when you get into your element too, when you're taking pictures, it's a turn on for me because you get into your element.
Yeah, and so much so, I think that when you, like, let's give it for instance, okay? The other day I came to the loft and you had on an apron.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like,
I was making dinner.
That's pretty much all you had on was this apron. Mm-hmm. It was like the sexiest shit ever. When you are getting into that and changing into that and you're waiting for me to show up, you're totally anticipating just dripping panties at that point, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah. I get anxious waiting for you. I try to act calm and cool when you come in, but up until that point, it's just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's pretty intense.
I know, I can tell.
And then I try to imagine, because I can kind of know what you're gonna do and what you're gonna be like, and so I have that in my head the whole time.
So with that in mind, she's getting very anxious and stuff like this, and then when I show up, it's like the hot. It's like having, okay, for guys who go to like porn sites or anything like this, it's like walking directly live into what all those scenarios are, right? So of course, what do? I'm in mode of like, oh, I want to take some pictures. She looks
You're
great.
Like, hold on.
I'm like,
don't
hold
move.
On. Stop. And the one time I think we took photos, and I think you got like, you're like, I don't need any more pictures. We're done. Can we please just rip these clothes off and go at it?
Because that's the whole point of it. You kind of take away from it.
I'm sorry.
I know it's going to be about 30 minutes until we get to what I actually wanted to get to initially with you. So I've gotten used to that part of it. But yeah, I remember the first time I did that when you came back. You were at the movies or something, and I had a glass of wine. And I was all ready for you. I was all amped up. And then you're like, wait, this is perfect. The lighting is perfect. Let me get my phone. And it was a good half an hour before we went at it.
Oh, man. Now I feel awful.
No, it's okay.
The only way to make up for it is now for me to put on an apron with cupcakes on it.
Yes.
With nothing else. And pitching a tent the whole time.
Please make me breakfast like that.
I would do it the other way around, though. The apron would be on the back. And then I would just let my dong just like...
Yep, hang.
I'd put a towel over it.
Or you could put an oven mitt on it.
Oven mitt. That would be good, yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't want to burn the dong, man. No burn.
Gotta protect that.
Wait a minute. We were talking about the revenge porn thing. Have you ever had an instance before where that was like something that someone even like threatened against?
No.
See, what's really weird to me about any video
I think
or
that
photos...
men are afraid of me, so...
Yeah, you would fucking murder them.
Yeah.
You would murder me.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm more concerned with, and I think this is the case at your place, how do we know there's no cameras or anything in there? We had
I know.
We had something happen earlier in the year where maintenance guys had come into your place. You remember this shit?
Oh, yes, I remember.
These creepy motherfuckers come in there... We were worried that they were digging through your panty drawer.
Yeah, we tried to set them up. But there was something in my bathroom on the ceiling that was down and it wasn't closed the way it should be. And your initial thought was, what if there are cameras up there?
What if somebody stuck some shit up there?
Which was my thought, too. And then when you said it, I was like, fuck.
Because it was right over the top of the shower. I'm just like, wait a fucking second.
Yeah, so you went up there with the flashlight, remember?
I was going to rip the fucking thing right out off the damn ceiling.
Oh,
because
the covering?
Yeah, because you could still...
Right.
Yeah. To me, it's weird. It's one thing to record yourself and know what you're recording.
Mm-hmm. But if somebody
it's another thing for somebody else. And we live in a world where there's cameras and microphones everywhere. So that to me is a little fucked up.
Yeah, I was a little creeped out for a while after that.
And now...
I did not feel comfortable.
And now you just don't give a shit. We're breaking beds. We're doing all sorts of things.
I know. My bed is fucked.
Do you remember how quiet the first few times when I came over we attempted to be, because we had like people like walking in hallways like outside?
Oh yeah, because the bedroom was in a different spot.
Right. And now we don't give a fucking shit. We could give a crap.
No, but we're still not as loud as we could be, just because the bed is a piece of shit.
Everybody, we're looking for sponsors, a bed sponsorship. If you know of anybody that makes industrial strength hotel room beds.
Yeah, we need a good sex bed.
We do. We're going to have to call up like a guy who's like into welding and shit, and they're going to have to have him make us a real bed. Yeah.
Because we broke the legs on my bed.
We busted them fuckers up. If we would have kept going, we probably broke the fuckers right off.
I thought it was going to fall on the ground. I'm serious. I was just waiting for it to be like...
We're bad. We are so fucking bad. So, I need to ask your opinion. What do you think about what's going on here with this whole recording and stuff? I'm glad you're on board with doing some stuff and getting involved.
We've done some before, not this, but so I'm kind of used to it a little bit. It's been a while though. We were doing it for a while there. We would get fucked up and then we'd be laying in bed doing it. Not doing it, but recording. And then it.
Of course. We were just talking about cameras being all over the place. I just read a headline here sitting in front of me in the show notes. Sex toys with built-in cameras can be easily hacked.
Why would there be a built-in camera? Why would you want that?
The only thing I can think is if it's like a GoPro hooked to a vibrator or a dildo or something, and it would be pointing. But that's for
But it's still going to be... That's what I'm thinking. Like, where would it be facing? And where would the camera be located? That was my thought.
Let me do some research here.
That kind of intrigues me.
Yeah, because I can't see where that would be useful for anybody. And the only thing I can think is if, let's say I'm across the country, and I want to see you doing what you're doing. Let's see here.
But which way?
Oh, it shows a picture of it.
Oops.
A Wi-Fi enabled sex toy that features an inbuilt camera can be hacked. Attackers could access intimate videos recorded by the device, as well as control other functions. Can you imagine setting this thing up to be like, I can only handle like 10% of this? And the motherfucker's over there putting like 200, just freaking destroying you. According to the firm's website, the Slim Eye has a built-in micro camera and a hidden search light, which can be connected to a PC, tablet, or mobile phone via Wi-Fi. The firm says this allows users to record and share their experiences with a partner via pictures and videos. See, we live in a world now where everybody's sticking photos of themselves, selfieing everything. This is just a natural evolution in this thing, where it's like, guess what? Me taking a picture of my face isn't quite enough.
Right.
I need you to see what the glistening spot on my clit looks like to make sure. It's like, what the fuck? It's crazy. It said someone within range of the device could access its video stream either by working out the user's password or entering the manufacturer's default password. If it had not been changed, the default password was 8888888.
So people probably left it.
Yeah. Those with more advanced knowledge could gain complete control over the operation of the device. It's trivial to connect to the access point, it said, and if you can get onto the wireless AP, you'll have instant access to everything on its web application. So, we already live in a world where our phones are listening to us all the time. I mean, voluntarily, people are buying this. You could easily look up a database of all the people that have bought this device.
Right.
Figured.
How do you know I don't have it?
You do, don't you?
I don't know.
Do you like your vibrator?
No, I don't even use it anymore.
Hey-o. We're down to the last 3 minutes of the program. I want to talk to you about the past sex toy that you had. And who was the wonderful individual that bought you these toys?
I don't know. Some loser. No, do you really want to get into that?
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
Why?
We can do it. 3 minutes.
I don't know that you want to.
Why not?
Because I don't know. Isn't that weird? It's kind of weird.
Why is it weird?
Because it was a long time ago. And
so?
No.
Let's talk about the douchebag who made you get rid of them. I thought that's what you were going
to get at.
I don't care.
No, I was with a guy.
It doesn't bug me.
That didn't want me to have them. And made me throw them out. I know, it was terrible because the sex wasn't even good, so I had nothing. I had nothing.
He made you get rid of the little rabbit or the little bullet thing.
And the candy cane.
The candy cane?
No, it wasn't it was an egg. It was an egg. It was a glow-in-the-dark egg.
There were so many.
There were two. It was just
two
the
of them?
candy cane and the egg.
I thought there were three for some reason.
There were only two.
Yeah,
the glow-in-the-dark egg.
It was fun stuff. Okay, everybody. Hi. Thank you for listening in. This is, again, The Kid has returned. Goin Deep Show. Summertime. Hollywood's joining us. More details will be coming out as far as what's been going on over the past, 4 or 5 months, including we're going to be calling up Red Eye, making fun of his dumbass. We're also going to be, I think we're going to set him up in one way, shape, or form by getting a hold of one of Hollywood's friends and having her on the line quietly listening as we ask Red Eye questions.
I love it.
So we're going to set that up. Red Eye is not going to listen to this program all the way through to find that out. So lots more to come. Hollywood, you got any final words to tell everybody out there?
I'm just happy to be here with you.
How happy are you? Are you getting wet?
Maybe.
On tap tonight, we had Long Island's homemade customs by me. I make good ones. Other things happening. Hit us up on social media. If you want to call in, 989-331-0543. That's 989-3310-KID. Stay tuned. Lots more Goin Deep Show to be in your earballs. For Hollywood, Mr. Griff down here sawing logs. And the rest of the Goin Deep Show crew, I'm the Kid. I appreciate you still sticking around listening to me. Chill to the next one.